So I beat the first Berserker Khazan, and I just got to say this game is absolutely phenomenal. I absolutely love it. It is one of my favorite video games of all time. It is that good. I just adore this game with every ounce of my being. There is nothing bad about it. Maybe some nitpicks, but nothing genuinely actually bad. It is a phenomenal game, and it is a 10 out of 10. Holy motherfucking shit moly, free holy. Oh, I love this game, dude. It is so good. So what's so good about this game? Well, first of all, just look at the game. The art style, the graphics, they're so good. The character models, it's amazing. This game looks good. I've seen a couple people say that the art style doesn't look good. It doesn't mesh well with the environments. Those people are crazy. They could go play their Fortnites or whatever, because that's a bullshit claim. This game looks incredible. Everything about it, from the animations to the character designs to the world design to just everything. It just the attacks, everything. It looks beautiful. It is incredible what they have done with this game. It is something quite special, I will say. And then what else is good about this game? Well, the voice acting, really good. The story, good. I wouldn't say the story is the game's strongest aspect, but it is good. It is solid. I do like the story quite a bit. The story is solid. There are a couple things with the story that I wasn't a fan of, but it was more so the way they told the story rather than the actual story itself. But I'm not going to get into spoilers about it. Just experience it for yourself, because you're not going to be playing this game really for the story anyway. Yes, you might really enjoy the story, but the main draw of this game is the combat and the boss fights. Those two things together, this game has the greatest combat I've ever played in any video game, and this is coming from somebody who loves Devil May Cry. I love Ninja Gaiden 2. I like a lot of games with crazy combat, but for me, this game just blows all those games out of the water. It is remarkable what they've done. It is it is really special in my opinion. I really like what they've done with this game. And I'll tell you why I like the game. So let's compare the combat to something like Sekiro. So when you play Sekiro, that is action. That is an action game. That is also a rhythm game. You're playing Guitar Hero, but it's Ninja Gaiden. You know, it's amazing. It's a great game. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on Sekiro, but when you pick up Sekiro, people act like it's this super hard, super tough game to get through. But then when the game clicks, it's not even that hard, in my opinion. I don't think the game is really that hard for me at all. It's actually a pretty simple game. You learn their attacks, and you fucking parry them. You parry, everything is a parry. You need to jump at this time. You need to dodge forward at this time, because those are also different types of parries. It's a very simple game. You know, it's not that hard, and it's very shallow, I would argue. But if you play this game, you get into the boss fights, and they have a little something you may not have heard of before: status effects. Now, a lot of people have been complaining about the status effects. Oh, I don't want to burn. I don't want my booty hole to burn. It hurts. Oh, I ate too much Taco Bell. Oh. But it doesn't matter, bro. It literally doesn't matter. You want to know why it doesn't matter? Because you could dodge them. You could dodge those attacks. Just dodge them. When you parry those attacks, you start to get the status effect. You begin to. You don't fully get it at first. There is definitely some room for error, but you can dodge them. This game gives you multiple different options on how to approach combat. There's always a way to deal with every single situation. And that alone makes it much better than something like Sekiro, because sometimes you're gonna want to block, sometimes you're gonna want to parry, sometimes you're gonna want to reflect, sometimes you're gonna want to do the do the boogaloo. You know what I'm saying? You do your little dodge attacks. There's special attacks that have iframes. You know, because you get a lot of special attacks depending on like what you want to do with the skill tree and which weapon you want to pick. Because there's 3 different types of weapons in this game. You got great swords, spears, and dual wielding. It's amazing. There's so much variety with the way you could play. Now, I'm not saying it's an RPG where you could just freaking do a Kamehameha ability. It's all melee in that sense, so there's a limiter there. But this is a action game first and foremost. Is it an RPG? Sure, it's an action RPG, but it's more of an action game than an RPG, in my opinion. And its combat is just that good. Every boss in this game is fantastic. There is not a single bad boss. There's a couple bosses that I'm not like as crazy for, but even like the worst bosses in this game are really solid bosses. The side bosses in this game are really good. There's also these side missions you could do where they basically remix the main content. And what I mean by that is basically they'll recycle an area you've already been through, but they'll close off certain paths, open up different paths. You go through it in kind of a different way, and then you fight a boss that's sort of a remixed version of the other boss you fought before. Now, the way this works, when I say remixed, it's a boss that essentially has the same moveset, maybe even an extra move or two that's different. But the thing that makes them different is they change the properties of some of their attacks. For example, there's this type of parry you have in the game where you have to press left bumper and B, and you have to do this little neat parry on time, and then when you do it, it is beautiful. You fuck shit up. It's amazing. But, if you fight the remixed version of the boss, they might have a string attack that the old boss had, but then it'll throw in that special parry attack in that string. So it kind of remixes things in a way. You know what I mean? I know it might sound a little weird, but when you play the game, it makes sense. It's like a literally like a mixtape. You know, they mixtaped their fucking their mechanics of the old boss. They also, a lot of the side missions have interesting stories, a lot of very depressing stories a lot of the time, but interesting nonetheless. I really like them. And there's nothing bad to say about this game. Also, some of the music in the game is just phenomenal. It's really, really good, especially some of the later songs. Oh my god, dude, man, just give this game a chance, bro. Just give it a chance. Stop playing FIFA, stop playing Madden, stop playing fucking Minecraft, even though I like Minecraft. Get off it for 2 seconds. Come play some of this shit. It's amazing. I love it. It gives me dopamine up my freaking booty hole. You know what I'm saying? I love it. It is one of the greatest video games I've ever played. It's better than your mother, and it's definitely better than your brother. Okay, maybe not that. Okay, well, that's going to be about it. There might be some details I'm leaving out, but I also want you to experience the game for yourself. You definitely should. You should definitely get into the game and go, hey, this is a game I like. Hey, what's up, brother? Yeah, I love this game. It is, in my opinion, it is a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. We'll see if it's my game of the year. I'm playing Expedition 33. I really, really like that game. I mean, I really, really like that game. I'm like almost 20 hours into it. That game is also probably a masterpiece. We'll see by the end of it. I don't want to be hasty about it, but that game is also fantastic. So we'll see. We'll see which one I like more. I personally still think I might like this more because I'm just more of an action combat kind of guy. But we'll see. All right, y'all let me know what y'all think about this game. Tell me how much you hate this game and how much I'm a fucking dumb bitch for saying it. And that's going to be about it. See ya, boys.